Rubber Ducky here. Welcome back to episode 14 of the Allied campaign in iBomber Defense. If you're new to the channel, then take a moment and click the subscribe button. Check out the previous battles in the iBomber Defense Allied campaign playlist. Germany, 50 waves, sea, land, and air. The final fight. This is the ultimate test. Defend your HQ and the docks from land and sea attack. Look out for warnings of naval attack and fight hard. Alright, let's start off with a machine gun right here. This should cover the beginning, and then we'll put up a comms turret, and we'll get things rolling. This high ground position will give us some good range, as well as a little bit of extra firepower. We do want to start earning that interest early, because this one gets chaotic. You can kind of see all the different paths that they can take, and it's going to be difficult to cover them all. Fortunately, we're going to do that. We're going to get our interest and try and build up every dollar we can. Easy. I definitely think if they mixed in infantry in the late game, like double wave, hardcore infantry, it'd be challenging when you've only got like cannons up or something, you know? Like it would force you to be ready for that. We're going to get some more interest after this wave, and we do have naval attack coming in 4 waves. We'll be ready for it though. So take our interest real quick. Got an extra $3. Let's upgrade this to level 3, and then we should still be able to kill these cars just fine. 2 more waves on naval. Go ahead and hit level 2 on the comms turret. And I'm torn. Like, I kind of want to put this up because we do have this car coming. I don't believe we can actually get it without doing double damage here. It might have worked, but it wasn't worth the risk. So we'll put, actually let's get our interest. And then let's put a machine gun right here. This will take care of the first little bit of vehicles that come. Nice. Okay, no problem there. Get some more interest. Yeah, there we go. This will be a little bit of a money farm right here. And we'll put a sabotage right there. That way, if we need to use both machine guns to target the water, this will buy the lone machine gun on the east a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and upgrade him with the comms turret. Get some more interest coming in. We're also going to want to get another machine gun out in front. So, you know what? If we put a comms there, no, we put it here. Okay, so we'll put the machine gun back, and then when we expand and put a comms turret, we'll put it in front of that machine gun. Let's upgrade to comms level 3 on the island right there. Yes. Those tanks are melting. Alright, comms turret right there in front. Now we don't want to leave it out there for too long because it is going to draw all of the enemy fire. But it does get us range on the sabotage and that machine gun, and then we can build in front of it. It's about time for a cannon. Take some of the pressure off these machine guns so they can focus on the guys coming from the west. Money. Get some more interest real quick. We got an air raid in 2 waves. So We can upgrade him to level 2, upgrade to level 3, and then we're going to need some cannons down here in the south. This can cover both the boats as well as anybody that gets past the first line of defense in the machine guns. Coming up on 20. Starting to throw a little bit more oomph into their attack. Still nothing we can't handle. It's not getting too close yet. The air raid's going to take 40 of our money. And they're going to come from the northwest, so let's put this right here, which kind of sucks because it does take one of our high ground spots, but it is in our level 3 comms off the bat, and then they're right underneath where the approach is from. So, pretty solid spot there. Get some interest. Go to level 3 on that comms turret. And let's put another sabotage right here. Let's go level 2 on him. Let's go level 2 here. I think we're ready. Cannon there. So now they both have very similar fire patterns, but this does allow them to split a little bit. This guy on the top will see targets from the north ever so slightly sooner. So he might focus on those, and then the one right below it can still target the ships coming from the west. Go level 2 on that. Easy pickings. Fortunately, those machine guns can melt the half-tracks. Okay, we'll just go level 2 on this guy as well, I believe. Make sure that they can just one-shot those little ships. Interest. Air defense, we'll go level 2 there. So it looks like we have a lot of money, but I can definitely spend it very quick, and we're going to need to soon. Sabotage really helps on that right path because they have such a short distance to travel to get to the HQ. Alright, level 3. Level 3 here. Oh, there we go, level 3. Might as well go level 3 on him. Still have over $400, so we're doing alright. Alright, let's get some upgrades going. Interest first, and then upgrade there. Upgrade that. Upgrade this sabotage. We do have $500, so we could start working on this outcrop out here. I think down here is the best spot to get our deployment. We'll go level 3, put cannons around it, so he can watch the west. This guy can watch the north center. They can both reach anybody kind of coming around there, though. No worries there on air. We are getting the single shot melt on the tanks from the north. This tank on the west has a little bit more hit points, but we are softening it up pretty good. Buys us time in the south to hit the ships. We are ready for another round of interest. Oh, surprise attack first. So they are going to start cutting through there. It's going to shorten their travel time quite a bit. Do that. Alright. The cannons are going to miss, but the machine guns can handle it. I think we're going to put another cannon right here. Upgrade that to level 3 cannon. We can go to fast forward. Start working our way out to the west. Let's go sabotage here to buy these cannons more time to engage. Now, I did wipe out almost all of our money there. We will resume getting $50 per round, though. Alright, we got a bomber round coming in. Our level 3 is holding up, but they are trying to squeeze by. All right, we do want to stay over 150, so we can wait a minute. We'll get two rounds of interest here, so we'll get an extra $100. We'll be sitting at 300 when this is all said and done, so we can go ahead and upgrade that cannon. Yeah, look at that, 302. Just melting that stuff coming through the surprise attack route. Now, we can go up here. It does limit our avenues of approach. We can really kind of only hit the stuff coming from the top, but it is an option. There is still a little bit more room over by the west end where we've got the new AA turret and the 2 cannons. We can probably get another one over there. Pretty sure there's one more spot. Maybe there's 2. Oh yeah, death and destruction. Okay, no worries there on the bombers now with 2 AAs. Alright, sabotage just got to stay repaired. Everybody's doing good. 2 waves of interest in this next one. Alright, 708. Very nice. Alright, let's go. Cannon there. Comms here. Sabotage in the front. And we do have room for another cannon, so we'll just put it down there. Those should hold down the northern approach pretty good. That'll free up all these guys in the south to focus on the big battleships that come through. Like they're killing them before they're even showing up on screen. Now with these bigger naval waves, though, it does slow down quite a bit, waiting for all the ships to just stream in. I don't usually play this island, but I kind of feel like we give it a shot. It will give us dedicated naval support. Yes, it's wonderful. More interest here. So yeah, like bringing 5 cannons to bear on them just really wrecks their day. Interest. All right, let's go right here and expand out on this island a little bit. I think we do a sabotage up there. Might as well just keep them slow as long as possible. We don't need the bottom 2 spots yet on this island, so we can hold off on the money for a minute, let it keep building up. I mean, when those aren't sabotage, they actually move fairly quick. I didn't used to use sabotage a lot, and some of the games would get very frustrating or very close, or I'd just downright lose. And then you throw down 1 or 2 sabotage turrets, and all of a sudden, like, they can't get by. And it's easy money. All right, everybody's in good repair. So we could ditch this machine gun. I don't think it's going to help. Put a cannon there. We do still have 3 more machine guns. We might start considering that as an option. So take this guy out, throw a cannon in, and then we'll wait on interest here. We've got enough we can change the other machine gun. It's not a crucial thing right now. It's not like they're getting close, but get it done so we don't forget. Now it's just kind of tending all these guys, keep them in repair. Be ashamed to come this far and then lose a turret for something stupid. Alright, fill out that last spot. I don't think it's even possible for one of their ships to get close to the docks. They're just getting wrecked. I mean, there's 4 heavy cannons on the island, and then we've got 5 more, 6 more, I guess, that could actually hit them as they come around. So nothing's getting by that. Can we fit one here? Oh, I actually thought that would be a spot. We don't really need the level 3 there. I'm wondering if that's a spot to the north of the cannon on the west side of the roundabout, but I also don't know if it would be in range of the comms turret. Not that it's a major concern. Interest. Alright, we can fill this spot. Again, it's mostly just overkill. It will actually work pretty good, though, for anybody coming from the west or anybody that comes from the north that continues to the south. Because, like, the guys that take the roundabout path, they can't hit, but anybody that tries to take the longer path, definitely come through there. Another cannon. Alright, let's get our last machine gun removed, throw down another level 3 cannon. Planes are melting. Cannon there. And that pretty well does it. There's a couple more spots that can be built on, but if you haven't figured out by now, I like building in range of a comms turret. I don't like just throwing turrets down. I love watching those hit bars on the battleships just melt away. Get our last wave of interest there. The turret down next to the HQ, I put that level 3 cannon in. It hasn't moved since I put it there. Nothing has made it that far. Okay. I think this is the last ship. Yep. Wave 50. There's the big boys. I wouldn't have been opposed to seeing, like, a bunch of those battleships coming for the last 5 waves. Or even, like, a double approach from, like, the south of the island as well. Can make it kind of interesting. Alright, their land attack has been spent. Now it's just a waiting game on battleships. Okay, we have a score of 1,069,503. It's a perfect round. Mission complete. Let's go ahead and look at the end. So victory, campaign score of 8,045,167, 14 perfect rounds. That is a successful Allied campaign, as good as it gets. We have finished off the Axis powers, and we drove them all the way into the heart of Germany, where they were defeated. Leave a comment down below if you do things similarly, or let me know how you do them different. I hope you enjoyed the Allied campaign, and if so, consider leaving a like. Click the subscribe button to stick around and see what else is in development, as well as to catch the Axis campaign. Obviously also, we'll eventually get to iBomber Defense Pacific. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.